Hey y'all, I'm JamesWright, and welcome back to Wizards News, and today we're going to be talking about Community Day! So Community Day is coming up a week from tomorrow, or a week from today, depending upon where you are in the world. And this is one that I've really been looking forward to. It is the second out of 4 events during this month of the Dark Arts month. It sounds like it's going to be a little bit different and a little bit the same, all at the same time. We're going to dive into the information right now so that you can plan your Community Day. One of my favorite sites for information is the Hub, and I actually come over here quite a bit, and they did a really good breakdown this time for Community Day coming out. So here's the main details. Number 1, it will be on the 19th of October, and rather than it being in 3 different time slots around the world, it will be at local time for everyone's time slot. So everyone will start at 11 a.m., and it will go until 2 p.m. So wherever you are at, your local time will be your time for Community Day. So set your calendar now, 11 until 2 p.m. local time. This Community Day is going to be focused around foundables. And so you're going to be looking for werewolves, vampires, and doxies. These are 3 that are going to be appearing more than anything else. So you'll be getting these oddities. Everyone loves oddities. They're easy to catch. They're easy to find. And we're going to be having fun with those. Number 2, this is the big thing. 3 times Wizarding XP from oddities. 3 times Wizarding XP from oddities. And then, if you put in a Barufio's Brain Elixir, that is 6 times the XP. So this is going to be a huge opportunity to level up very, very quickly. If you happen to come across 1 dragon, or 1 fluffy, or 1 horned serpent, any of those will be worth 3,000 XP for the 1 catch. Huge. Also, oddities will have a chance of rewarding Dark Arts runestones. So I'm assuming when you get it, you get those occasional rewards at the bottom of the chart. You may occasionally get a Dark Arts runestone. So if you are trying to get more runestones, this is a fantastic opportunity. But you're going to want to hold on to it, and we'll be talking about that here in a minute. The tonic for trace detection will reveal only werewolves, vampires, and doxies. So you'll be able to get even more of those. So brew up enough of those ahead of time, as long as you can find the horns for them. Barufio's Brain Elixir will be reduced to a 30-minute brew time, which is massive. So you'll be able to brew one of those every 30 minutes. You put in Master Notes, and it will shrink down to 15 minutes. You do it with Master Notes in the Rented Cauldron, and it will go down to like, 13 minutes? So you could theoretically brew, 24 of these in the 3-hour window, which is a lot, but that means you need all of those ingredients. So go ahead and farm your mushrooms now. Make sure you have enough of your ground dragon's claw. Get that from your Portkeys. And hopefully you'll have enough ingredients to take advantage of this and brew a bunch of them and get a lot of brain elixirs for the future. And if you do happen to have sponsored inns around you, they will be giving more spell energy than normal. You will be getting a free pack as well when the event starts. That will include all of the ingredients needed to brew 1 Barufio's Brain Elixir. It'll have 25 energy and then have 1 tonic for trace detection. So that is all of the information that they've given us, but now we need to figure out what is our strategy, what is the plan to get the most out of this. It is my intention right now to travel an hour and a half to go to a sponsored mall. I'm hoping to take a few of the other local players with me, and we will all go have fun there. Number 1, that will give us the bonus from the sponsored inns, so we get more energy that way. Number 2, they are usually a really good spawn location, and that's the big key thing you are looking for. You're looking for a location that has lots of spawns. We're not looking for a location that has lots of inns. We're not looking for a location that has lots of fortresses and things like that. We're looking for a location that has lots of spawns. Usually that's in parking lots, so doing the parking lot hop would be a great idea. Or if you have a park that has a lot of spawns, that would be a fantastic place to play. Make sure you have maxed out your energy storage before this begins. So go and do all of your inn collecting and max out your energy storage so that once it starts, you're not thinking about energy as much during the actual event. If you are planning on brewing a lot of the brain elixirs, make sure you've got all your dragon's claws. Make sure you have planted mushrooms. If you are going to be doing it in a regular area where there are greenhouses, it might be good to plant them at like noon on the day before, the Friday, so that they come of age when you are in the middle of your event. And that way, every one of those greenhouses you've planted mushrooms on, you can get up to 9 mushrooms at that time. So that may help you out, because remember, you need 2 mushrooms per brain elixir. So that means you could use as many as 48 mushrooms during this 3-hour window. You're also going to need Dragon's Claw, so grind out the Portkeys, and right now with all of the brilliant Portkeys coming out, it is a good chance of getting Dragon's Claw. So if it ain't possible, get as much as you can. Now, first and foremost, the big goal from this event is leveling up. Because of the amount of Wizarding XP you're going to get, this is huge. You will be able to level up very quickly. But secondly, there is also the possibility of prestiging pages. But you're only going to be able to do this if you have gotten your centaur bows and your eggs. So you might want to focus on this next week, making sure you have maxed out your centaur bows and your eggs so that you can prestige the page you're working on. If you are looking for centaurs, go to wooded areas, places in the woods, during clear conditions, and that is your best chance of finding them. If you are looking for the other things, make sure you go out and get those ahead of time so you can focus on your werewolves, your vampires, and your doxies. Those are the things you're going to be able to get during the event. Earlier, we said you might be getting Dark Arts runestones from some oddities, and that is big because you are going to need Dark Arts runestones on October 31st during the Halloween event. This is the event where we'll possibly be seeing a basilisk, we might be seeing a dark witch, we might be seeing the dark ministry worker, and this is going to be a fun time focused around the challenges. But you're going to need your runestones, and particularly it sounds like you're going to need Dark Arts runestones. So save up your Dark Arts runestones now. And as a side event, if you are going to be farming, you may want to actually go to a Dark Arts farm between now and October 31st and catch as much as you can in the Dark Arts farm so that you can be getting more Dark Arts runestones that way as well. I'm actually going to be setting up a timer on my phone that has a notification that goes off every 15 minutes so that every 15 minutes I can then be recycling the Barufio's brain elixirs that are in the cauldron, and then every 30 minutes I can be recycling the tonic for trace detection and the Barufio's brain elixir that I'm actually using. So that way we can make sure that they're always on during the event. Now, they're not saying anything about fortresses at all in this, so I don't plan on focusing on that, but I do plan on trying 1 or 2 throughout the event and just seeing who knows what might happen, learning from past experiences. So I'd love to hear your ideas. Where are you going to be playing? Do you have a local sponsored mall that you can go to? If you do, that sounds like the absolute best place to play because there are usually a crazy amount of spawns in those malls. For me, this event is sounding like, yes, this is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to carpooling to the sponsored mall with a few other local people and have a good time. So what are your plans and ideas? I'd love to hear those. Throw those down below. If you did like the video, please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. You know all those things. They really do mean a lot. And thank you for that. So until next time, have a magical day. Okay, this time we've got 2 things. We actually have a box to open up as well as the regular chocolate frog. So let's open up this box. It comes from Kaylin Tejan. Ooh, that smells really good. And she has in here, oh, that is cute. They are actually tiny little nifflers. It's a niffler holding a Gringotts Gold. And then beside it there is a baby niffler with a snitch. And then a Gringotts Gold coin. Kaylin Tejan, she makes Mattingly's Memory Angels in the Pocket. I'll leave a link to her stuff down below. Those are really cool, so thank you for sending those to me. I'm looking forward to hanging on to that. The coin would be a great thing to have in the pocket just to have something on hand. And for the chocolate frog, let's see what we get today. Hopefully it's something special, maybe a new card. We've gotten 3 new cards recently, so this is really exciting. And today, this one's really stuck. Gilderoy Lockhart, another rare one. You don't come across him very often. So Gilderoy Lockhart, very happy. And today's chocolate frog is another one from Water Lily who wants the shout out to go to Poke Fodder. So thank you for that. And ooh, I'm looking forward to biting in.